Okay, hi everybody, or like maybe three people that are gonna end up watching this. Anyway, just making like quick preview stream for the league because we should be getting that going tonight. Tried to do this Wednesday, but I wanted to get better audio than the shitty ass headset and Twitch stream, but um, basically what happened with that was one, I had to use Twitch to record because I don't have any. Basically, like my Windows laptop is a complete piece of shit, so I can't use like I have a capture card and all that. I just can't use it because there's like no hard drive space left. Second, I tried to use like my video recording on my cell phone, which is what I've done for the podcast in the past, and then I was hoping I could just Twitch stream some gameplay, record the audio over that, and then just kind of patch it together in a simple video editing program. Problem was, again, crappy laptop, so I had to go use the Chromebook, and there's not really anything good to edit with Chromebook that I can use for free. So that was a bust. That didn't work. I just kind of dropped it. Basically spent like most of my day on it before I had to go do stuff. Anyway, Thursday, school. Today, I'm free. So doing this now. Anyways, doing a little like league preview. Just want to go over some things because mainly some stuff that we weren't able to do last year. The main thing I want to hit is the EXP sliders. So right now, I'm showing the depth chart for the Texans, and if you notice, top left corner it says 2017. This is after this is me playing an offline Texans franchise. I've mentioned it a few times in the chat, but this is after my first season. I've done my draft and all that. You see, offense, I haven't changed it too much. I'm guessing not many people are looking at the Madden depth chart for the Texans, but overalls for a lot of these guys have gone up. Now, DeAndre Hopkins, superstar dev, I was able to bump him up 4 overall points over last season. Jalen Strong went from 73 to 75. Will Fuller went up from like a 76 to an 80. Fedorowicz went from like a 74 to a 78. Nick Martin from like a 73 to a 76. Suafilo from like a 72 or some shit like that to 75. Dwayne Brown, not. I think he might have actually regressed. I'm not sure. Defensive side, you still got JJ. Will Fork hasn't declined yet, which is actually pretty surprising. And I drafted this dude first round. So I'll get to the draft stuff later, just so we can kind of have like a little preview of what we should expect from the draft classes. Corners, Jonathan Joseph, he's kind of old, getting slower, and he declined from a 91 to an 87. Kareem Jackson, okay, Kareem Jackson, like I went and manually edited him last year because like I don't know why, but Madden decided that having the Texans CBs, they decided to put Kareem's man coverage at like a 72, which is stupid because the Texans have played man to man for like forever, and Kareem's pretty good at it. So I bumped that up to like a 74, and he progressed up to like a 79 for me doing that, and yeah. Signed him, but I had like Quentin Dempsey, whatever, they're gone. Andre Howell hasn't really progressed much. Davian, I got him from like an 83 to an 86. McKinney from like a 77 to an 81. Cushing regressed, but that's just because he was like injured for like half the year. Merciless still 90. Yeah, good, cool. Got some scrubs on special teams. Yeah. Okay, so, anyways, that's kind of what this is based off like the normal EXP sliders. I didn't edit them at all, so like the things that stuck out to me. Osweiler, pretty good season. Had like 2,400 yards, 23 TDs, 9 interceptions, and he got knocked out of the year for the year in like week 11. So like I get why he didn't progress as much as they would like, but his overall went up like 2 points. I feel like you're having that good of a year, like he should see something more than that, even though he's got normal dev. So maybe bump up the QB XP sliders to like 110, 115. I don't know. O line is gonna need a lot of work on the sliders because like if y'all have been playing around with this, you'll see that like blocking is stupidly expensive to upgrade this year. Like Jeff Allen, he's got 27. Okay, so look at this. From run block to go from 90 to 91 is like 7,000 almost. That's stupid. But pass blocking from like a 79 to an 80 is like 5,000. What the hell? Like, I don't even think this dude upgraded once over the entire year. And he didn't even get enough to upgrade his pass blocking to get into the 80s. Like, that's just stupid. So, like, O-line XP sliders, like, it's gonna have to be something stupid like 200 plus percent. Like, that's what we're gonna need to actually develop any freaking O-line. It's like Suafilo at 75, he's got, like, that's just from me bumping his awareness up. Like, he didn't progress his blocking at all. They're both still crap. So the problem is basically if any team, and there are a lot, like for me, I might actually need to be replacing this dude if he doesn't step his shit up this year. We're gonna need to start drafting O linemen, and the O linemen you'll see in the draft are pretty crap. Like I got this guy, Eric Locklear. I think he's like a third round pick or whatever. Like the blocking skills are okay, but if anybody like no strength, so yeah, like if you want a guy that's gonna actually be a good offensive lineman that you can develop after the draft, like we're gonna have to actually bump the XP sliders up because unless they have superstar dev, there's no hope for them. And like you shouldn't have to hope for superstar dev to be your only salvation in developing a player. That's just kind of my take on all that. Like guys with normal dev should still be able to turn into good players. It should just take them a little bit longer. And because of how the dev system works, like no matter what the sliders are at, that's going to happen. Superstar dev guys are going to be good like almost immediately if we bump the sliders up. Normal dev guys will just take some time to develop, maybe a year or two. Because, like, come on, it should work. Players are still going to regress when they get old. You can't do anything about that, so whatever. Yeah, okay, so, anyways, into the sliders. I don't know if I've actually got the sliders in here. I did an offline Browns franchise where I uploaded some sliders from D leagues, and this is what those look like. It's same for CPU and player are both like the exact same, and I think that works with this kind of league because, like, yeah, obviously CPU is gonna get bullied by us unless they pull some sneaky shit like in the first season on Madden 16 where they get two teams into playoffs. But they're mirrored that way. Like slider wise, you're going to be playing the same skill level across the board, whether you're playing user or CPU. And I think that's fair considering that we're not a 32-man league. So, yeah. QB accuracy toned down a little bit. So, like, bad QBs are going to play worse. You can't do much about CPU decision making, but I don't want to make them just start throwing like complete crap all the time because that's not really realistic. Like, if you look at the league, if you watch some of the bad QBs play, like usually quarterbacks are going to be pretty accurate. Sometimes like the bad QBs are just going to be like a little bit off. But like if you turn down the QB accuracy too much in Madden, you're going to see something stupid like QB tries to throw a slant on the left side of the field and throws it right at the strong safety on the right side because Madden. It's like their only way of compensating for the AI having like flawless decision making. But most of the bad QBs in real life are bad because they don't make proper reads and then they just throw like to the wrong receiver, get picked off, or get it swatted away or whatever. So I feel like user skill, you should be able to do something about that when you're playing against CPU teams. You should be able to just being adjust your coverages, make smart play calls, and then just take away all their options, and then that and the little decrease in accuracy should help you out. When you're playing users, obviously it's not going to matter. Everyone's got the same QB accuracy across the board, so develop your players and don't do anything stupid. Pass blocking, not editing, because the slider set actually looked at this for had it set to like 0, but it's an all-pro slider set. And I go play the game with the Browns in the preseason. I go up against the Packers, and with this roster, like this is Josh Shitton, so their O-line's actually pretty good. And like I was using freaking rookies like 70 overall Carl Nassib, 76 overall Emmanuel Agba, and I was just shredding their O-line all day. Like I was starting them. It wasn't going against second string with these guys. And like Rodgers was eating the turf like every 4 snaps. It was just dumb. So I'm not going to decrease the pass blocking at all. I might actually increase it. I don't know. Actually, no. I'm not going to increase it because what I've seen from the Texans thing, which is, like I said, unchanged pass blocking, is that JJ's not getting any pressure on the interior unless I user him, which is dumb because the dude will put up 20 sacks in a normal season. So, like, maybe I shouldn't expect that much because user skill and all that, but Like the dude will just get double teamed and then like get blocked out of a play, and that doesn't even happen in real life. Like he'll beat double teams pretty consistently. It's like that should get reflected. So I don't know, man. Like I don't know what to do with the pass blocking. I decrease it, and then it just gets too easy. I increase it. Like I don't want to increase it. Uh, Catching bumped it up a little bit because this all yeah. It's really just because that was in the sliders that I found. I just kind of copied it. Um, Fumbles, I don't. I might want to increase fumbles. I haven't seen anything too bad with it. I think Lamar Miller was through like 13 games last year before he got injured. Had like two fumbles, and I was running him about 20 times a game. So I don't know. This is also because I started this little franchise before the patch, and I don't know. But fumbles aren't really anything significant. Again, this is just copied over. Pass defense reaction. Okay. The pass defense reaction, the interception is basically like, in theory, you're going to see more swats, less picks. That way, like, if you make a bad read, it's not automatically going to be six. So, like, it's kind of realistic. Like, come on, DB's hands aren't as good as wide receivers, but we don't want them, like, covering an in route and then just getting completely lost. So, I bumped up the pass reaction, turned down the interceptions so they don't have freaking Calvin Johnson hands or whatever. Pass coverage, again, we'll stick to the receivers a little bit better, so your QB accuracy is also going to matter. Like, that's also why I don't lower the QB accuracy more, because the pass coverage, pass defense reaction time, it's also going to make it a little bit harder to throw. Tackling didn't change, but yeah, it's the same across the board. Special teams, I was kind of iffy about turning down the accuracy, but at the same time, I feel like field goals, you don't want them to just be an automatic play, so turn that down. Punt accuracy, turn that way up, because in Madden 17 now, like, it's freaking impossible to get a coffin corner, even though you have the kick arc telling you where it's going, because, like, from what I've seen, if you try, okay, one, sky kick is stupid. It doesn't work unless you're punting from, like, field goal range, in which case, I don't know why you do that. Backspin works, like, half the time, so you think, okay, cool, I've lined this punt up, I hit it accurately, hit it with great power, and the arc's saying it's going to land at the 5. Cool. So return is not going to get it. It'll bounce back, and I'll get it about like the 10 or 15, right? And then like it just bounces into the end zone like it didn't do anything. So I pumped up the accuracy. Hopefully, that'll make punter skill a little bit better. Power's bumped up a little bit because what I was seeing was that some of the punters, like I have Leckler, who's pretty freaking good, and he is just like he's not out kicking his coverage. He's just kind of kicking it like a little bit short. I've seen people come up a little bit more than they should, so I bumped that up just a little bit. Kickoff power, I bumped that up because, like from what I was seeing from Novak, and like Nick Novak, I know he's not known for kickoffs. Like he's pretty crap at them, but like the dude just couldn't even hit the end zone. Like the problem the Chargers had was like he couldn't get it through the back, force a touchback. But, like, I was seeing him not even be able to hit the end zone. The stupid part was, like, field goal power at, like, a 51. That's not really a big increase. Like, he was able to drill, like, 60-yard field goals for some stupid-ass reason. And, like, yeah, I had to basically have a flat kick and hope it didn't get blocked. But, like, Nick Novak should not be hitting 60-yarders. So, actually, I'm going to bump this field goal power down to, like, a 41. No. I don't want to do that much. We'll leave it at a 44, see what that does later. But kickoff power, like, yeah. So that's bumped up. Field goal power is now down. Cool. Injuries, I have no idea why he has injuries set at 30 because... Oh, wait, no. Okay, going left to the injuries means less injuries. So, Madden, a lot of injuries this year. Tone that down. Fatigue, I did take it down a little bit. I don't know if it's going to have an effect, just bump down 2 points. But I'm hoping that, like, players will actually have to get subbed out every once in a while. It would also depend on your auto-sub settings. But for me, like, one of the problems I had in Madden 16 was, like, I'd think, okay, I'm going to focus on running Lacey. And, like, y'all know I never did. But I would run him, like, 4 times in a row. And the dude would still be in the game. Like, no, you don't see that from teams. Like, no, yeah, like, it wasn't a committee over there in the Dolphins, but, like, dude, get tired. Come on. Like, give Vijaya a touch. Like, I think he only got, like, 12 carries all season. That was because I had to manually sub him in. It was stupid. Speed threshold bumped it up like crazy because, fast players should be fast, slow players shouldn't be catching him. Like, I'm kind of annoyed with these freaking outside linebackers going across the field to track down a receiver just because they got slowed up by a corner or safety 30 yards downfield. Like, that shouldn't happen. Come on. Penalties, yeah, just kind of played around with them a little bit. So, yeah, like, everything's on. So, yeah. Alright. I wish I could show the XP sliders, but I don't even have them on here, so yeah. Okay. So with those sliders in place, I'm gonna go through the first quarter of this preseason game, just so y'all can like kind of see how it works out against the CPU team. All right, we got playbooks. Once this loads, yeah. Yeah, also, the stupid thing is, like, I actually kind of like the music in Madden this year, but because Twitch is fucking retarded, I have to mute all of it because it, like, I tried. This is also the problem I had Wednesday. I left the music on, Twitch muted the entire stream, which, like, it wouldn't be a problem in that instance because I was just hoping to put my own audio over it, but like Twitch picked up a freaking song in the loading screen, and then instead of just muting the part where the song is there, it mutes the entire goddamn stream. So if I want to talk to you using the Xbox mic, I have to turn all the music off. And now I have to listen to Larry Ridley. I haven't muted the commentary yet because it's actually good this year. Gonna have to do that once we get going, but I can live with that.
For the call, let's send you out to the broadcast booth, where we'll join our commentators, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL, the national.
All right, let me cut you off, Brandon. Okay, so one of the things I like, the commentary with Guyton and Davis is really good. The stupid part is, though, Larry Ridley still has the halftime show and shit, and like they didn't even change it at all. Like the dude his voice is just kind of grating to me. I don't know. But like, also like, when you watch the halftime shows now in Madden, like the dude's audio and his lines, they just don't make sense half the damn time. Like, I threw a slant once to Will Fuller. He took it to the house from like 70 yards out, and they're like, and here Osweiler completes the deep pass, and it'll go for 6. I'm just like, dude, it was a fucking catch and run off a slant. What are you talking about? I guess like the contrast with how bad Larry Ridley's lines are and how good Guyton and Davis are, it's just it's freaking annoying. Like, come on, like get the man some new lines. Shit. All right. So yeah, this dude you're seeing up there, the drive goal thing, that's my rookie first rounder. Watt needed some help on the D-line. I went out and got it. Kennedy's my starting linebacker, and apparently the Eagles signed Hardar Cooper. Oh god. But Julio Jones is still gonna wreck my shit. Yeah, I also have like 9-minute quarters. That's just personal preference. Ignore it. We'll probably go. I want to go with 8 this year because I always do, but it's a snap count thing. I feel like snap count shouldn't be quite near NFL levels. Oh boy. Okay. Like because NFL levels, like usually you're getting about 60, 70 snaps per offense. My Browns offline that I've been doing to test all the sliders and all that, I've been running 10-minute quarters. I've been getting about 50 snaps per game with that. And the stats are kind of realistic, but I feel like it needs to get toned down a little bit, so maybe 8 minutes if I'm using those. Okay. I want to get out of this cover 1 because I don't want to run man on a bunch. Uh-oh. There we go. J.J. Watt. Fucking up the run blocking. This is pretty much what you should expect if you ever run it JJ, because that's not a good idea. I don't know what the Falcons are thinking. Let me show you though. JJ Watt Just watch him lined up left guard right here. He's probably gonna get a one-on-one because of this. Nope, double team because of the center.
He's got time in the pocket.
And he just gets held up the entire time until Clowney gets in there and wrecks the play.
And it'll be 4th down.
Like, JJ had no impact on that. I want to show the replay here. Just keep your eye on JJ Watt the entire time. Come on, get on JJ. Look at this. He's gonna get double teamed. Okay, cool. 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 Nothing. Like, dude. He didn't even try to, like, go around it or anything. Like, watch. Ryan's just gonna stand here until Clowney comes around left side and forces the incompletion. Cool. But, like, dude. He didn't even try to go to a double team.
He's on to punt.
Like, he could have easily just tried to slip the guard to the left because the tackler's back turned to Clowney. But, like, he doesn't even make a move to do anything. Like, come on.
And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard.
That's what I meant. Like, you have to user him if you want to do anything with him on the interior. Exteriors on the edge is fine because, like, Clowney and Merciless will just run around the tackles and wreck shit. Oh, come on. All right. Offense. Let's go play action. First play. Get strong down the seam. Cover 2. Look at that. Osweiler is really freaking accurate, so I don't know why the hell his overall is so low.
28 yards. They were ready for what the defense was showing.
Like, everything I've seen, like, I haven't had any problems with, like, just badly thrown balls with Osweiler. Miller on a dive. Run blocking's pretty good. That's kind of the strength of the O-line. And Miller is also, like, literally the top 5 back in the game, so that's cool. Alright. Give him a stretch play now. I also really like how they have the hat count thing on the field now. Safety coming down in the box, and okay. He gets tackled because Will Fuller can't block. I don't expect Will Fuller to be good at blocking. I expect Will Fuller to give the safeties headaches. It works.
And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
Nah, it's really not. That would be Hopkins and Miller. Okay. Let's give him a toss play now. See if that does anything. Alright, apparently it should be going this way. Try it out. Like, come on.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the
What the hell was that?
Whenever I go to a team's practice,
Jeremy freaking Mency. Okay.
I love to watch the defensive guys in what they call pursuit drills. The ball goes
Okay.
either towards them or away from them. How fast will they respond? On this play, the defensive end responded.
That was just dumb.
And made it really
But whatever. Full receivers. Where the hell is your free safety? This is going straight to Hopkins.
out of the gun. It's Osweiler. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Yeah.
And this is caught inside
Okay,
the
I don't know what the hell Alfred was doing. He just kind of stopped covering him towards the end there. Like, literally just ran away. I guess he didn't want to get posterized or whatever.
A great catch.
And because of that speed,
Alright.
you have to respect it as a
Miller up the middle from the spread.
or make sure you're
Safety's going to have to crash the box, and they don't.
He's in for the score.
Easy.
Touchdown, Texans.
Hello, Brooks Reed.
His first touchdown as a Houston Texan.
Nice to see it. You're not really doing shit in Atlanta.
Taking the early
There's a
lead.
reason we didn't re-sign him. Uh-oh. I just shanked this. No? Cool.
without a doubt. Just
Okay, like,
remember, in order to
yeah,
win
I've actually
football
shanked a
games,
few
the
extra
runs
points
of the
already. I'm
defense,
not
you
good
have
at
to
that.
be a runner that can control
All right.
plays, control time on the clock,
Kickoff hour, though.
eat up yardage
Accurate
on the ground,
kick, good
make
power.
things better for your quarterback, and Lamar Miller is
All right.
what we call a green zone runner. Remember the
Look,
red
that's
zone
the most
from the
Novak's
3-yard
gonna
line
do.
going in,
I could
the
live
green
with
zone's
that.
from the 10 going in. Great patience and great
Because here's the thing, though, like, if your special teams aren't crap, you don't even want the touchback anymore because it starts them at the 25. So you gotta find out, like, where. Oh God, JJ jumped off sides. Okay,
because you're giving it up.
JJ does that a lot, though.
You've avoided a mistake.
Like, he actually gets a lot of penalties.
Turn it over. Right?
Anyway,
You're giving it, giving
you
your
want a
defense
lot
chance
of.
because you're punting the
You
ball
want to find like
away.
this kind of
To go
sweet
on the
spot
field
for
as
your
opposed
kicker
to
on your
sudden
kickoffs.
change after a turnover.
Um,
Now we gotta go out there and stop
Basically
people.
see like where he will pin them at like the 1 or whatever. Just try to get it like just in front of the end zone so they have to take it out.
After the penalty, here's Freeman. Muscles
Ooh,
him off.
that was dirty.
Juke into space.
That was dirty, man.
Devontae
Bakari, do it.
Freeman, they're not
Oh, God.
touchdown.
Bakari, you can't tackle him. He already scored, you fucking dumbass.
70 yards.
Okay.
And the Falcons
So I
are
blitzed the
extra
wrong
point
side there. They ran away from it.
game.
Yeah, play calling. It matters.
Real runs you dream of right there.
If JJ gets swallowed up in the blockers, though, so.
How about the explosiveness?
Yep.
The burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him
So
down.
much of that Texans defense, right, guys?
Demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely,
All right.
because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you.
I have no idea why Lamar Miller is taking kickoffs. Probably because they auto-sorted the depth chart or whatever. All right.
Now the Texans offense, they head back out.
Just do some shorter passes now.
Just simply be looking to build off
Show off that
the offense
Osweiler
last time out
accuracy.
where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful.
Like, I'm just calling a bunch of simple stuff.
Once you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again.
Safety gets caught looking away from Fedorowicz, just running upfield. Like he already got beat. All right.
Yeah, hoping to stay
Take
in
it.
that groove here this go around.
Let's do some slants. Like, I want to just get, like, at least one good play. They'll kind of showcase everything. All right. All right. That's a good play.
That's really good for the game of football.
Osweiler can move around outside the pocket. I love it.
Coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Like seriously, I think it'll really help a lot of people in the league if they just, like,
Try and evade people.
go into free practice and just kind of play around with their team, really get a feel for the QB especially. So, like, Osweiler, you can do a lot with him. All right. Those tackle battles are kind of annoying me already.
Scrimmage and taken down.
Because, like, the button will pop up when I'm trying to juke or whatever, and then I'll end up fucking it up because of that.
And here
Yeah.
now the defensive starters for Atlanta.
Apparently they got two rookies on the line.
Quarterback, and you see that hair trailing out from under his helmet.
No, you don't see Brooks Reed going after the quarterback. The dude's average as hell. All right. What you got, Baltimore? What you got? Let's try counter.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down.
All right.
Miller, the lone
We're coming right at Brooks Reed.
He'll get the football.
Okay, this is dumb.
And that play is blown up. Losing
Counter runs, I feel like, are just going to be crap this year because you basically have to read the defensive end.
counter. Just that the defense
If he gets to the outside of your tackle, you're basically sitting there hoping that he's not going to just completely fuck shit up. And then you have to somehow cut inside the second you get the handoff. And then then you basically just have to hope that nobody comes around from the back and cuts you off.
They're waiting for him and made the play.
Like, come on.
looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Okay, if I can get Hopkins to poster as a fucking safety, that'd be cool.
Brock Osweiler just did that with the slant.
Ow.
That height was also
Yeah, the aggressive catch is toned down. I like that, but
offered him a scholarship.
I would also like to see Hopkins just basically dad deck somebody in the end zone.
He wanted to play football, and
All
ultimately
right.
chose Arizona State because of the direct
Trips
from his
for
hometown
receivers.
Alabama into Phoenix, Arizona.
Is that true?
That's a true story. Allowed his parents to come see him play a lot easier.
All right.
They'll come out in the pistol.
All right. Okay. No, we got Hopkins double covered. That's cool. Oh, okay. That's a PI, man.
He was looking to get it to
I
his
threw it at Miller, and the defensive end jumped on him. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Watch this. 75 here. He just pushes him. Look at that. That's a PI, you dick. Fuck you, refs. At least they got the refs realistic. They're just missing calls all over the place. Rim shot. Alright. I'm looking at Braxton here, hoping he can beat a linebacker. Or we'll just go underneath. Truck some. Okay, cool.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a gain of 9, and that's
Whatever.
gonna bring up a 4th down.
So much about
Just because why the hell not? Let's just try one of these fake field goals. See how that goes. I'm probably gonna get sacked. Oh
He
no.
looks like he's gonna throw it.
They covered me, darn.
Fails. It's incomplete.
Yeah, basically like they redid the entire kick system.
Well, there's two sides
If
here.
you just go all out and block it,
Look at the offense sense in saying,
you're gonna
"Oh,
get
man, what a
wrecked.
disaster."
If
Hey, the
you
defense,
try
though,
for a
they came
fake
through.
and you call the wrong fake, or they basically, like right there, like I've seen like the holder shovel pass or whatever, where you have the tight end from the left come all the way around.
By Devontae Freeman.
Okay.
And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11.
Okay, we actually got him this side, but I've seen the shovel pass where you have a tight end come to the left side, and just basically take a pitch. That one will work, unless they go like with a freaking a safe block. But that holder flip passing, basically if they go all out and block that, and they don't call the base block thing where you got the flat zone,
And after the play
it's
on the
gonna
ground,
fail.
that brings up second down here.
Like it'll work out. So. Also, I don't know why JJ's standing up right now. Dude, what are you, a linebacker? Look at this. Double team, I'm using him, using his power moves was like a 99, nothing. God.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football.
Just focus on JJ real quick. Let's get him, I want him to be the edge rusher on a play, so. Oh, god damn it. It flipped the defense. Alright, so JJ's rushing inside again. Look at this. Like, how the hell is this guy going one-on-one against JJ Watt? Falcons O-line's not that good.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Alright. 3-5 Sam, because it puts JJ on the edge. And that'll be it. Okay, cool. No more JJ anyways. Darn. And if I put him against the backup O-lineman, like, he'll just destroy them.
It's a tight game here early. You are
Okay, so.
the NFL on EA Sports.
So there was like a little preview of how the sliders work. Like, it's nothing too drastic, I know, but yeah, I probably should have like tossed a deep shot to Will Fuller in there.
You're off your game when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Whatever.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession.
Alright, so just gonna quit out of that. But yeah, so basically, sum all of it up, my feelings on the league, how we should set this up. All pro, 8-minute quarters. Use some sliders that don't do anything too drastic. Bump up the speed threshold. Yeah. Maybe turn the pass blocking down a little bit. And then XP sliders. I think QB. Okay, like I'm not even gonna like turn these up because it moves so slowly. But like QBs, maybe like the 110 to 116 range. Halfbacks, you can probably leave it alone. Tight ends, you could probably leave it alone. Receivers, slight bump up maybe. Yeah, tackles, guard, centers, like 200 plus. God damn. Defensive ends, outside linebackers. Okay, I don't know about defensive ends because basically my defensive ends last year were like JJ Watt and piles of crap. So none of them, like Watt's already 99, and the other ones were so bad that like they didn't get good enough stats to have any meaningful experience. So maybe increase it. I have no idea. Outside linebackers, I'm going to say bump that up a little bit to about 130-ish. Because Whitney Merciless didn't progress at all. Like, he's already on 90, but, like, the dude is freaking good. I think the other part that made him not progress as much is because, you know, the pass blocking slider is probably still a little bit too high. So, we turn that down. He gets more stacks. He gets more XP. But maybe a slight bump. Corners, free safety, strong safeties definitely need to be bumped up a lot because the main one that tipped me off was Andre Howell, my free safety, who didn't even change at all. 76 overall last year, 76 overall this year, and he's a good player. I don't know about Rambo. I brought him in this season. Joseph's old. Kareem Jackson's like 29. Yeah, it's like he's kind of hit his ceiling, I'd say. Like if he progresses, there's not really going to be anything past like an 80, 81. But also, Kevin freaking Johnson, my nickel corner, who's on the field more often than not, progressed like come on, he's quick dev, and he grew like 2 overall points last year. Like that's stupid because corners basically, if you don't get interceptions, you don't get experience. When, like, that's dumb. Like, if you're playing good coverage, you shouldn't be getting thrown at to start with. Like, come on. Not everyone can be Marcus freaking Peters. So, definitely bump up the DBs. Kickers, I don't know. I had freaking Nick Novak and Shane Leckler. Like, Novak I just got rid of because meh. And Leckler retired. So, those guys weren't really going to be young enough to develop at all. But I do think you're going to need to bump it up because, holy shit. Accuracy is really easy to bump. Power's not. I don't know. I'm not saying go all out 200% or whatever, but like, bump it up a little bit because like, guys do get stronger legs in the NFL, I feel like. It just takes them a little while, but like with 7,000 EXP needed to bump it from a 90 to a 91, that's going to take some time because like they're not exactly getting boatloads of experience anyways, so maybe put it about 125 to 150-ish. So anyway, basically all I got to say, we need to do some work on the XP sliders because we didn't have them in the Madden 16 league. And maybe look at some custom sliders. I don't know. Basically, tone down interceptions, QB accuracy, and pass blocking. Tone up pass defense reaction. Tone up pass coverage, and tone down injuries. Good lord. Please, tone down injuries so we're not all playing with body bags by week 12. Alright. I'll see y'all hopefully later tonight, although I have a CPU opponent, so whatever. Later, y'all.